Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke Logan to make a decision about Daphne Rose's scent line pitch. Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes partake a fiery kiss. Daphne will stay to hear the word on her pitch to Forrester Creations. Daphne and Steffy Forrester Finnegan are working together as part of the plan to reverse the LLC preemption. Daphne roared into Forrester Creations and acted like she was commodity special. Steffy told Daphne exactly how to play it. Carter Walton and Hope Logan were absolutely dazed by the French perfumier. Brooke will make her decision. Carter and Hope had two incense line contenders, but Daphne made sure Fanny Grayson dropped out of the race. So, when Carter and Hope bring Daphne's incense pitch to Brooke, she goes ahead and approves it. That will mean that Daphne is officially in at Forrester Creations. Daphne's only charge is to help Steffy get the company back. There's a secondary charge, which Steffy mentioned to Daphne. This alternate charge is to have Daphne hitch Carter down from Hope. Still, also a new woman would change effects, if Steffy is right about Hope planting ideas in Carter's head. Carter might reason that he did the wrong thing and turn everything back. On the other hand, if Carter can make this a success, also, he might not have any interest in going back. While Daphne is supposed to get the company back to the Forrester family, what if she switches sides? Ridge Forrester, to continue getting near to Taylor Hayes. As the two share a fiery kiss, what does that mean for Tridge? Easily, Ridge and Taylor are rejuvenating their relationship, but will it last? Brooke said she was done with Ridge, but if so, also, who'll be in her future? Brooke Logan will be nursing a broken heart by the end of the week. Imagine betraying your own son to help your man get his company back, only to find him in bed with Hayes' ex-wife. When Brooke learns about Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes' appointment, you know what's going to hit the addict. Carter and Hope are drooling with a Fanny in the Forrester Creations main office. They make some small talk before she pulls out her hand scents for Carter and Hope to whiff. She's veritably important, concluding she'll be suitable to mate with Forrester Creations. Just also, Carter gets a call and freaks out. He hangs up, saying notorious transnational megastar Daphne Rose has arrived. Fanny is stunned as she says Daphne is the most notorious nose in Paris. Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes' battle over Ridge Forrester has played out for decades on The Bold and the Beautiful. When Taylor returned in 2024 and was diagnosed with broken heart pattern, we all knew it was only a matter of time before she and Ridge hit the wastes. Brooke will learn the hard way what happens when you let your man clear his chakras with his partner. In Ridge's defense, he only slept with Taylor because he allowed. Brooke had betrayed him. Oops. Brooke and Taylor have mellowed out over the times, but there's a high probability observers could get a good old-fashioned catfight. Brooke has a habit of condemning the women that Ridge sleeps with rather of him, and Taylor Hayes will have a huge target on her reverse. Despite the fact that the shoe has been on the other bottom multitudinous times, Brooke will troll Taylor's name over the coals for sleeping with a taken man. In Taylor's defense, Ridge was further than willing. What can Brooke really do to get indeed with a woman who just had a failing heart? Well, smashing food in her face may not be an option. Brooke can hit Taylor where it really hurts and make sure her son Steffy Forrester no way gets her job back at Forrester Creations. She could indeed take effects further and designedly sabotage Ridge and Steffy's company while she's in charge. Daphne Rose meets with Forrester Creations for a line of her own. Still, what nothing realizes is that Daphne is an operative planted by Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Carter Walton and Hope Logan are now in charge of Forrester Creations. While Steffy, Ridge Forrester, and Eric Forrester refuse to work under the stolen leadership, there's a plan in place. Meanwhile, Justin Barber is continuing to look for a way out for the Forrester family. Supposedly, Steffy connections Daphne and asks for her help. Daphne must have a long and good relationship with Steffy. Putting an operative in Forrester Creations is parlous, and it needs to be someone who Steffy can trust fully. So, when Daphne makes her own pitch to Forrester Creations, she makes quite the print on Carter and Hope. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's result. Steffy has a plan. Steffy tells her favored Bones how she plans on getting Forrester creations back. Daphne will try to report back intel to Steffy and the Forrester family. Still, it's also suggested that Daphne could end up having a love with Carter. What does that mean for Hope in the future or her line, however? Steffy might reason that she needs Hope down from Carter so he can get his mind straight again. Steffy might suppose that if Hope stops brooding in Carter's observance, also, he might do the right thing. It's also possible that Daphne's incense line will ever disgrace Carter and Hope. Fanny make a incense line pitch to Forrester Creations. Still, Carter and Hope mention demanding to make sure they make the right choices. So, with Daphne and Fanny both wanting a incense line, it sounds like the ultimate might get rejected. Over with Luna Nozawa, she seems to have set her sights on Will Spencer now. Could Bill's secret end up going Will everything, including Electra Forrester's life? The energy at the Forrester office is electric, to say the least. Carter and Hope are pleased as punch. They're moving the company forward into a global luxury brand, just like Carter has always wanted. Oh, yes, he's relatively proud of himself. Will Brooke agree, however? She turns up at the office fresh from her showdown with Ridge, and we imagine she'll have many effects to say, including, congratulations. We're sure she'll be excited by Carter's wheeling and dealing ways. We also have to wonder if her argument with Ridge will impact how Brooke moves forward. Will she continue acting like a double agent and work to give Ridge and Eric their company back, or will she jump brigades and seek vengeance for how her partner is treating her? Luna has formally locked her sights on Will. She's bound to make him fall in love with her on The Bold and the Beautiful. He ended up being the one to make her forget all about Bill. But how will he end up under Luna's spell? Luna looked like she had a lot on her mind when she was watching Bill speak with his son Will and Electra. She's formally coming up with a way to tear them piecemeal. Bill has no idea what trouble he started. He's putting his family in peril by keeping Luna at his home. She declares that she's a new woman since going to jail. But she's still over to the same tricks. Easily, Luna is interested in Will. She had a smile on her face as she heeded to him speak. She realized that she'd no way end up with Bill. So, she might as well hitch his heir at law for herself. Will is good-looking, rich, and loaded. He's the perfect Joe to lock down. Will formerly made his passions for Luna clear. He called her a lunatic when he talked to RJ about Isaac's girlfriend. Luna will have to find a way to trap him. She could knock him out with a vase and trap him in his bedroom. Or, she could get further of her mama's special mints. Will would be so cured up that he thinks he's talking to Electra. There's no mistrustfulness that someone's bound to get hurt. That someone could be Electra. Luna could cross paths with Remy, who could be on the run. He might end up at the manse, where he sees Electra and Will together.